Ooh-ee, ooh-ee-ah, ting-tang, wanna
Walla
bang
walla
bang?
bing bang. Ooh ee ooh ah, ting ting walla walla bing bang.
Up in my shared brain cell.
Goodbye.
Have
We'll
fun.
miss you.
Hello. How's it going, chat? Ugh. Okay, the tweet is live. Do me that favor, chat. Go give it some love. Okay. Hello, Tabristo. How's it going? My Wi-Fi on? Yes, it is. Okay. Let me grab you guys today's sauce, and we are good to go. HQ is actually tomorrow. Yes, it's at reset tonight. Like evening reset, not like 8 o'clock reset. A reason to post all those advanced rate or advanced quest drop rate C's? Yes. Okay. I'm good to go, chat. Let's get this party started. Hello. How's it going, guys? Here is today's artwork. Go give the artist some love as usual. And again, go touch my tweet as well if you have the twatter. Oh. So, what do we have to talk about today? I'm tired. I lost a lot of sleep early in the week, and I just, no matter how much sleep I get, I cannot make up for it. And it's not going to be until I get to the weekend, I feel like, that I won't. We did have some gaming news today. Elden Ring did receive its first patch. It did get a balance tweak to the Skadi fragments. They've kind of increased them overall, but just so slightly, and then they've kind of centered it more on like the earlier stages to help out with that initial zone bosses. And then apparently Steam is going to literally allow for actual like recording, so kind of like you guys see on like PlayStation 5 and Xbox, where like, hey, you're playing the game and then you can go back and clip something. It's apparently going to be the same thing with Steam now. So now you can actually like make clips of your own stuff where it's like, hey, I just did something really fucking crazy, right? Which is actually great because there are several times for myself as a content creator, I go like, man, that just happened. I wish that had happened on stream. So like, it's going to be good at least for someone like me. I think it'll be good even for your casual person that just wants to share like, hey, like, look at this cool thing that happened or thing that I did. So definitely going to look into that. I feel like we should call tweets excretions now. No, I'm good. I don't need to go. Listen, there's already enough verbal defecation on social media. I don't need to add more to that. Don't need to make it literal. Punch indeed. Yeah, so I hope you guys are all doing good today. You guys made it to the middle of the week. You just, excuse me, have to get over the hump now. I took a cool screenshot in Elden Ring, but it got ruined by Discord overlay. Yeah, that can happen too. Grant me your Saberface luck tonight for Squirtoria. Good luck. Hope you get her. Hope it's easy. But, well, you guys know the deal. It's not always the case. Again, we have hunting quest tomorrow, so I am gonna like spend a little bit of time with you guys and prep that some. I also have some other crap here to do, including Shez, which this is not half cost. I could do Charlemagne's upgrade for his outfit. I've also got a couple of rank up quests that I need to do, the advanced quests, and then the literally the Oku main interlude are what I have out there, but none of that's very pressing, and I think I can kind of let this stuff build up. It's JP where I actually need to get some of it done. So in that regard, I'm probably just going to go back over here to Trom and just again keep farming away. And so you guys can see, like, again, I know people are really like, hey, the drop rates in the game, they're not good, like they got to be better and stuff, but I think this is a lot of it is like people comparing it to maybe other games where the focus isn't on farming the actual materials, it's on farming other things like gear. But in FGO, it's like this is really all you have to do, and it really does not take that long, so it's not that big of a deal. And you guys can actually see, like, for instance, if I pop back out here, there you go. You guys saw I was literally at 11 of these like a couple days ago. Now I'm at 22. It's just going to keep jacking up. It's going to keep going further and further because this is what happens when you actually just sit there and spend a bunch of your AP on it. Usually what happens to a lot of people though is they're usually earlier in their account. They don't spend that much time on the node, and the runs they do, they sit there and they watch it like a hawk, and it feels like the number never goes up for them. Tsugimi just dropped on my PS Store, so I'm hyped. Nice, congrats. I know a lot of people are going to be keen to play it. I'm not wild about it being on Switch and PlayStation 4. You guys already know my take on that, but I still would like to play it at some point. I just I don't know, right? Like I don't know if I want to like actually go out and like purchase it on one of those other ones instead of like Steam where I would easily have it accessible. Meanwhile, others only rely on pure prisms. I mean, if you can manage to rely on only pure prisms, that's impressive, right? Like, and the reason I say this is just because like you're going to end up needing more of any material than the pure prisms will give. But yeah, it's like if you just want to like the quick cash in for the new material to like help you out, I don't think it's a bad idea. Like I could certainly do it. Waiting to play officially for ages. Yeah, I mean, and we've talked about that before, right? Like, I think it's a good thing that they're actually localizing, and I think it's a good thing that they're bringing it over. I do think we need to support them if we want them to keep doing that. I don't know, like, because it's really weird to think that, like, for instance, we have several Fate games on Steam and don't really have any issues with them, other than, like, maybe the naming of Artoria. But, like, it's really odd to me to see that, like, we don't want to bring the actual visual novels over to Steam, which is kind of odd to me. Also, replaying Tsukihime right before FGO Annie Arcade seems fitting. Yeah, I agree with that. I think that's like low key what they were kind of hoping for, was to like use Arcuid to hype up the release of it. And I don't think it's a bad tactic. I think that's a smart marketing tactic. It's one of the smarter ones they've ever done. Because you guys know, like, I'm not a huge fan of Aniplex overall's marketing strategy. I think $55 is a bit too much for a remake. Yeah, I'm not gonna like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, but I'll just say that like that's definitely a lot of money. However, with these visual novels, you get multiple routes. I think the better question is this going to be $55 just for the first half or also the second half? I haven't looked into Tsukihime enough to know, but I assume it's just the first half. And at that point, I will say yes, that is quite expensive. Yeah. So it's like, if that were $55 for the entire thing, I don't think that's that bad. Like, you get a ton of routes, you're going to get a shit ton of time out of playing it. Probably more than you get from a lot of like single player experiences. So I don't think it's like the worst thing in the world, right? But yeah, I don't understand the whole like, hey, let's split it up type thing, other than, you know, it's obviously not ready yet. Do you think new game or DLC for the rest of the story? You think new game or DLC for the rest of the story? Wait, what do you mean? Oh. I got you. You're talking about Tsukihime. My brain went to Elden Ring when you said DLC. I don't know, right? Like, and I haven't paid close enough attention to know exactly how they've like what they've said on the matter. I would hope that it's DLC, but I'm gonna tell you it's probably not going to be. I could see them doing both, to be honest. Yeah. But I want to min-max a unit's damage for 90 plus plus. How do I go about that besides just getting more NP copies? I mean, it's just working on the unit skills, working on their foes, that sort of thing. Obviously, you can ask yourself what craft essence works best with them, and you can try to like kind of get some matches. So like, for instance, like, hey, you know, is this a unit that really wants to start at 50% starting charge? Okay, then maybe I need a good 50% C online. Hey, is this a unit that starts from 0 and can loop from 0 consistently? All right, well then maybe I need to get my Black Grail or again one of the other like replacement Cs for that kind of up and running. But that's going to be how you're going to get the most out of it. The thing about this is, though, too, remember, guys, that most 90 plus plus content, like, you're going to be in an event and you're going to be taking the event C or like a damage bonus C in order to help you. There is obviously the consideration of things like lottos, in which case you probably won't have that, or at least you'll have a desire to try and 6-slot. But it's not necessarily going to be something that everyone will be able to do. Saw today that drain skills are bugged. Wait, Avalon, I thought you knew this. Fate Samurai Remnant DLC is plus 30 hours overall more game, but the price was almost a full game. I could totally see them doing this for Tsukihime. Yeah. I think that's probably what they're doing, is they're rating it as a, like, it's a collector thing, and they know that they have you hostage and that you're going to want it. Lost power, so I can't stay. Just checking in. Yeah, it's all good. Thank you for checking in, Ern. The end of hell. Welcome. I hope you are indeed the end of hell. They only listed the 2, but not her. Yeah. Oh no, like wait, did FGO officially acknowledge it? Because like I have seen several people tweet about it. Like again, I've seen the discussion, so I just assumed that was the case. But yeah, like FGO has it under issues, yes. Yeah, so I would assume they're just listing the ones that they obviously know about and have been a thing, but naturally, whenever they fix whatever the bug is, it's probably going to fix it for all units. This is an NP3, Charlie. In case anyone's wondering, and I do not have his skills maxed, so it's actually something we can go look. Oh my god, my Creamhild's finally Bond 2. Yeah, let me go see what I can do with that. Because like I said, I was purposely kind of not maxing Charlie, but it would actually help to work on his damage a little bit so that I don't have to press the freaking Mystic Code skill. Because he's like just shy of being able to do it. Okay, so we got him at 684. Definitely going to work on this because it's easy. Give him the night metals. I should have all of his materials other than the end mat. Okay, so yeah, there. We're basically stuck at that point, but that should help out quite a bit more. This is his NP gain. I have no idea what I had planned to take Charlie to. Let me pop open Chaldea app here real fast. I had Charlie in at a 10-10-10. Was I a psychopath? Well, I mean, the first one is really just the NP gain. I think I can get away with not having that at 10. But it does mean that I need to at least level this. Cat is a bigger Charlie fan, it seems, than what? Just found out they fixed all the skills that said apply random effects about time. Yeah, it now says like Imperial Privilege and stuff. That's been a thing though. Past CAD compared to current? Oh, maybe. I'm really surprised because normally I'm pretty stingy with lures. And it's same thing. Like, I think I'm gonna put him in at like 9-10-9. Like he does want the lore on the middle skill because of the charge. But the rest, I especially at NP3, I think he's okay. Okay. Hello, Robo. How's it going? All right, now we got him good. Like I said, hopefully that's enough. That really did not boost very much, but hopefully it's enough to push him over the edge for that. So we'll try this run without the Mystic Code attack. And you can see Charlie loops fairly well. I just literally need the two Skadis. Has Global gotten the 5% increased material drop yet? I don't believe we have. I think that comes later. That might be part of the update that gives us a bunch of new like crap added to the story nodes. But I may be misremembering. Are they going to announce Hollow Ataraxia so that all the visual novels come out this year? I don't think so, because I can imagine that behind the scenes they can only work on so many at a time. That's been a thing for a while, no? Has it? I legitimately don't remember. Like, stuff like this is getting difficult for me to keep track of between NA and JP. Yeah, that was 6th Annie. So that happened last year. Yeah, so right here. Again, this is 6th anniversary. Adjustment to main and free quests, half AP main quest. Main quest and free quest will have a higher level experience cards drop, increased amount of QP drop, and higher item rate drop. What am I working on? I'm just farming basically the materials while I spend down my AP. It's that simple. But how you doing, Ghost? Yeah, that's one where it's like, God, I just do not remember. Because in a weird way, like, while it's exciting to get stuff like that, it also doesn't really matter. Like, you're still gonna have to farm for stuff, and you're not really gonna feel the 5% very much. Just waiting for Annie and more so Summer. Yeah, I think a lot of people are gonna be waiting for Annie. They're gonna be really excited about the campaigns and the GSSR and such, which is, again, standard type of procedure at this point. Hello, CZ, how's it going? Still farming for lamps? Yeah. I didn't know exactly when it was. I just remembered us having it. Yeah. It's funny because it's like there's times where I'll second guess myself and be like, no, we didn't have that. Wait, did we? And like I just sit there and kind of like run my own brain through loops. So it is what it is. It's difficult for me to keep track of every single thing in my head. And I'd say I do know enough of it by heart, but still farming for lamps. Yeah, farming for gold materials is always a like. I'm gonna say if you have to farm for anything, usually don't farm for the gold materials, just because they have the lowest drop rate and you tend to get them a lot easier from an event. But if there's no event and you need them, may as well. The low star that I'm more interested in, yeah, Shufu. I mean, she's a nice addition to the roster. I've been talking about her for a while, but like she works out really well as like a third support or a replacement for like a Castoria if your unit is a good enough looper to be able to get away with it, right? Outside of that, she does have some like niche usefulness, I feel like, but to me, she's not enough of a support that you're going to be like, hey, I'm going to take her and try to keep the party alive. She doesn't really do anything for the party in that regard, so you're just like, all right. No need to replace a Castoria when you don't have one in the first place. That's true. But I would just advise getting one. But now today's a pretty chill day. We don't really have too much to like talk about. We're just kind of in a holding pattern. It's why like I'm not trying to do like a whole bunch of crazy stuff today. I'm tired as well anyways. We're just gonna like chill out, farm FGO some, go play some Elden Ring there later as well. Which I'll show you guys what I'm doing in Elden Ring. It's kind of interesting now at this point. Nice chilling time. Yep. But how's chat's day going? Are you guys excited for anything upcoming? Been going fine, yeah. Yeah, it's true. Like I said, I haven't researched what's coming out next season. So, chat, what do you guys recommend as someone that probably already has done the research? I need to sit down and actually do it. But I have not paid any attention to what's coming out. Deer? Yes, the Deer anime. I think everyone's going to watch at least episode 1 of the Deer anime just to see, is it actually good or is it hot trash? I did see that Nikkei got a Dave the Diver collab. I was just like, I mean, they're both made by like Chinese companies, so I'm not surprised, right? Actually, no, Nikkei's Korean, so maybe I'm a little bit more confused about that. But either way, like, it's an odd collab choice, but go for it, I guess. Casteria is worth getting even if I have zero intention of ever arts farming, right? I mean, that's up to you. Like, yes, I would still say she's extremely good for challenge content, but like, if you're somebody that dislikes her and doesn't want her, then no, I mean, I wouldn't do that. And I'm gonna say this, chat. You should never write off one of the 3 card types. There's only 3, so don't write them off. You'll just regret it. Dave is Chinese. I don't know if the dev themselves are, but I know they're produced basically by a Chinese company. Tower of God season 2. I liked season 1 well enough, but I swear to God, if he keeps going back to that girl that betrayed him not once, but twice, I don't think I'll be able to like stand watching the show for much longer. So I hope that the main character finally learns his lesson. That's really all I can say. Focused on mystery solving? A girl talking in Russian that looks nice? So wait, Avalon, you have no idea what the premise of the show is. You just saw that there's a girl talking in Russian and you're like, oh, that's nice. I'm gonna watch this. Okay, I just wanted to be clear. Suicide Squad East Kai, is that this next season? Also a Kunis VA? Okay, so yeah, it's just bias. I mean, it's fine, right? Like, I have watched shows for much less. I've just been like, ooh, that character's hot. I'm gonna watch that. So, like, I can't judge. It's cute. Nice. Character can get you to at least try a show. Yeah, I agree. Like, I don't see really any issue with it in that regard. I think your choice in anime is the same as your choice in normal like TV shows and other things, and it's just like it's up to you, right? Like, I have watched shows that people would be like, "What? Why the fuck are you watching that? It's terrible." Or like, "Why would a guy watch that?" And like, I don't care. Like, if the show interests me, if I find it entertaining, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna watch it anyways. But if a show pisses me off, if I don't find it entertaining, if it's basically something that I feel like is like the term I'm looking for here, like not derogatory, but like kind of destructive towards its IP, I don't really care to watch it either. Unless I'm a big fan of the IP and then I probably hate watch it. Then I watch it literally just to like see just how stupid the developers of the show are, and like just to commentate on like how dumb they actually were throughout the entire process. Don't have the mighty chain, so we pre-card the old-fashioned way. Can't believe you watched all of Jersey Shore. I've never seen a singular episode of Jersey Shore. Reality TV is never one that I've really cared much for, because you know it's all an act. It's all staged content. But to me, the problem that I have with it is that, like, so for instance, right, like you've got reality TV and it's staged, but it takes itself super seriously and they try to act like it's not. And then you have like WWE wrestling and it's staged, but like while it like they take the production of it seriously, you can tell they're just having fun with it. And I just go like, oh, that's great. Wait, Pawn Stars was staged? I mean, like, I assume to a degree it is. It's probably like real people actually like selling the stuff. But remember, chat, they have to like consent to be on camera. And it's probably something that they have to set up where it's like, okay, you have to consent to this. You have an interesting item. Like, so now you've also consented to it. Let's actually like put you in front of the camera, have you walk up and like cold offer and stuff like that. The source is way ahead and it's a non-issue for a while now. Good. Had a custody for a kid ladder match? The fuck? Yeah, like, chat, I feel like to a degree I would rather watch like WWE than like most other reality TV shows. Because like, I know it's fake. I don't care. It's entertaining. Legally, they cannot film inside pawn shops inside Las Vegas. Is that actually true? That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, maybe the whole thing is staged then. If that's the case, I had no idea. What show took the longest to get going that you actually finished? Andor. Andor, like, it was straight up like I watched like how many episodes was Andor season 1? It was 12 episodes. So I think I watched like 8 episodes of Andor and I still was not convinced that I liked the show. And then like I was finally like, okay, it's getting good now. Okay, like finally after like 8 episodes. Usually I'll drop a show long before that. Andor kept doing like just enough to make me be like, all right, I'm not gonna quit the show, but the show is like really a slow burn. So D-list actors have to start somewhere. True. You said the actual shop doesn't look that neat. I'm sure it doesn't. Kitsune, thank you for the 39 months. Appreciate it. How you doing today? Andor is supposedly the best show we didn't need. Andor was surprisingly good. Like, I was not convinced I was going to like the concept. I was not convinced I really even cared about the character because I'm somebody that kind of feels like that while Rogue One is good, that it's not the best Star Wars film in spite of like what people say. And that like it's okay and I could accept it for what it is, but that to me it was a pretty like mid movie. So like when I was like, okay, they're making an actual show about one of the characters from Rogue One. Which one is it? Oh, it's Cassian Andor, the guy that really I didn't care much for in the movie, but they actually did a fairly decent job of like making a character that I didn't care much about have an interesting role to play. So like, it is what it is. Rogue One is the best Star Wars film Disney has done. Yeah, I mean, I'll say this. At this point, that's not saying much because you literally have Rogue One and the sequels. I think the only other one in contention is Solo, but I think Solo was in the works before even Disney acquired them. And I will say this. I actually think I prefer Solo to Rogue One, but I'm kind of open-minded when it comes to Solo as opposed to a lot of other people that I've seen. So, like, to me, it's just a difference of opinion. And I can easily understand how someone prefers Rogue One, right? Solo was terrible. See, there you go. I think the weirdest part about Solo is Darth Maul and the fact that it's not the original story that got told for him. So that's it. But otherwise, I liked the movie. Like, it is what it is. And they screwed up his backstory so bad. See, yeah, it's usually that. Everybody that hates the movie usually doesn't like it because either the turmoil it had getting off the ground as a movie itself, and that tainted their viewpoint on it, or because there was a prior existing backstory for Han Solo that got rewritten basically for the movie. So it's like, the reason I was okay with it is because I felt like the movie was entertaining and it was still a good watch, even though it did overwrite that lore, right? Like I had to kind of come at it from a viewpoint where it's like, okay, I'm going to check my fanboyism at the door and come into this with an open mind and see how I feel about that. To be fair, I did the same thing with Rogue One as well. And like in both cases, I was like, okay, this was not bad. And not bad is just like, I'm okay with it, right? It's not like the greatest movie ever, but I'm okay with both of them. Especially as opposed to the sequels. It's like Rogue One for the Vader scene and that's it. Yeah. Han Solo, yeah. It would have been a good movie if it had nothing to do with Han Solo. Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like, don't get me wrong. Your opinion is completely valid, right? It's just one of those deals where, like, that's absolutely tainting your perception of it. It's, you had a preconceived notion about Han Solo. And so, like, it's the same thing with me. I absolutely hate the sequels for that same freaking reason, right? And I do believe that to a degree they need to be held to a standard about lore. I'm not going to say that like every sort of like thing needs to be one-to-one perfect, especially when we're going from like a book to a movie. But yeah, I mean, like it's a completely different one. I just chose to say like, you know what? Let me see if this movie's actually good. And I was like, okay, it's a decent watch. Only here for the doot. Hello, Ein. Thank you for the 17. Hope you're having a good one. I should rewatch the 3 originals and the 3 prequels at one point. Yeah, you should. They're great. I would absolutely love to have a like Star Wars night if people wanted it. There were 2 Star Wars Rebels Easter eggs in Rogue One. So I hadn't, at the time, I had not watched Rebels, so I probably need to go back and rewatch Rogue One then. I know the backstory of Han Solo. Right. But what I'm saying is that the vast majority of, I think, Star Wars fans don't, right? It literally requires you to have read the books. I have as well. It's just one of those deals where I was like, all right, I know Disney's not going to stick with it. So I'm just going to be like, let's have an open mind. Let's see how much they like. Again, I can accept a change in the lore if the change is okay, if the change is good. In Solo's case, I'm like, I'm mostly okay with it. In Rogue One's case, I'm mostly okay with it. In the sequel's case, I'm not okay with it. What rant is this about? Is it a rant? I don't even know that I'm ranting. But no, you're just talking about Solo. Acolyte, on the other hand, yeah, I haven't watched the 5th episode. It's been out and I haven't watched it. And like part of me kind of does want to go watch it. The other part of me is sick and tired of what Disney is doing to Star Wars and the power that they're giving Kathleen Kennedy. So I think I'm just gonna like pirate it at some point. And you guys know, like, I'm somebody that if I want to, I'll pay for stuff. I have no problem paying for stuff. But when I feel like I'm being slighted like this, when I feel like it's like just absolutely done on purpose to try and kind of destroy the lore, no. It's not them making changes, it's them actually hard countering one of the like kind of most important aspects of the lore. And I'm sick and tired of it in Disney's case. Sweet God, that is a sewage fest of canon breaking bullshit. Yeah, exactly. And I'd be okay with it at the same time if they said, hey, this is a one-off. It's its own unique thing, and it's not canonical. If they would say stuff like that, I'd be okay with it. But it's quickly becoming a point, and I think this has been the case for like every Star Wars fan for a while now. But pretty much since Disney bought Star Wars, I think every Star Wars fan has had to come up with their own canon. Okay, so their own head canon as to like, all right, this is the stories that I accept. This is the stories that I don't accept. So like for me, it's obviously the first 6 movies. I like that. Then it is the Thrawn trilogy instead of the Disney sequels. Then it's like. Honestly, Rogue One is not canonical to me. The head canon for me, as much as people like Rogue One, head canon for me is this little thing called Dark Forces. And that's all I'll say on that one. And then basically, I'm just trying to think. Yeah, Solo, like, I'd say my head canon is still in the realm of like the original Solo backstory. As much as I'm okay with the newer version, I'm just like, I'm still going to prefer the old one when in doubt. I'm okay with the first 2 seasons of The Mandalorian. Book of Boba Fett, I am not okay with. Season 3 of Mandalorian, I'm not okay with. Ahsoka, I'm not okay with. The Acolyte, I'm not okay with. And you can see they're on a bad roll here because all that they have come out with recently is Bad Batch Season 3, which I haven't finished, but so far is good. Ahsoka. The Acolyte. Obi-Wan. And I was okay with Obi-Wan. Like, I know a lot of people that really didn't like Obi-Wan. I was okay with Obi-Wan. To me, this one's fine. And then Mando, and like I said, 1 and 2 are good. 3 is not. And Book of Boba Fett is not. So they've got more whiffs than they have good stuff. Thoughts on Clone Wars? You're talking about the animated series? It's great. There's some points where like to me, okay, I'm gonna say this. It's gonna sound really bad. You can almost start watching the Clone Wars in season 5, and you'll get all the great stuff. The only problem is you will miss a lot of the like backstory for certain characters that are involved. But the first 5 seasons of the Clone Wars are very not that big of a deal. Like they're not super impactful or important. They're kind of a monster of the week style. It's made for kids, you can tell. Season 5 onward, the tone completely shifts. The stakes get way higher and shit starts going like crazy. So it's absolutely fantastic. but Ahsoka is the true story of Thrawn. Yeah, sure. Hard countering more than midi-chlorians. Okay, to be fair, right? There's a reason that people gave the prequel shit. I think people have come to appreciate the prequels because the story of the prequels is not bad. It's more like the writing, the actual dialogue of the prequels is the problem. Drunken Tengu, thank you for the follow. And I don't know if I didn't say it or not, but Ariat Fern, thank you for the follow as well. But yeah, so it's like people had issues with the midi-chlorians, people had issues with the cringe dialogue. I remember back in the day, people had issue with the fact that they kind of like sexualized Padme, but like I don't care. Like it was a thing in the original trilogy with Leia, so it's like I understand, but like this is a thing that I think like modern like gaming and journalism and Hollywood doesn't understand. It's that sex does sell, and that most women also like the sexy femme fatale character. They want to see a woman that is both looking good and like being a badass, not a woman who's on beaver tranquilizer and a badass who's practically half man at that point. I think that's the difference there, is people don't really want the second one. People do want the first one. And it's not necessarily about the character being a badass. It's just about the character being someone that you can respect and empathize with most of the time. So, like, to me, they just want a character that they like. And again, like, we pointed this out with, like, Eve for Stellar Blade, that, like, there were a ton of women that were actually coming out, like, in support of it and being like, hey, yeah, she looks really fantastic. She's an actual badass. Go for it, right? So it's like, to me, and this has always been my mentality, too, women are badass in their own right, just by virtue of the fact that they are a woman. And sometimes there are things that women can do that are more badass than things that men can do. Same thing, there are things that men can do that are more badass than what most women can do with it. It really is just, it's the equal and opposite gender. It's the complement to each and every one of them. So to me, I see it as like, yeah, I think you can portray a woman that is smart, beautiful, and talented. And that's really all you need to do. You don't need to make it where it's like, oh, I have to empathize with them because they're ugly like me. I don't think that works, right? Like, I never once have looked at a male character and been like, oh, he's so ugly. He like me for real, for real. I mean, like, maybe, right? But if he was like me, it was more because he shared the same interests or the same hobbies as me. He had the same mentality about things as me. It had nothing to do with appearance. And to me, that's the big like takeaway there, right? You want to write a personable character, you make them personable. It has nothing to do with their appearance. Now, people would use that to argue like, oh, okay, well then why does it matter? Why can't the character just be ugly? And I'm like, well, it can be. But this is like a proven thing that attractiveness is absolutely correlated to popularity. Like, we know this. Like, it is literally the, like, not the hot crazy matrix, but it's literally like the perception bias of like attractive people usually have people that will give them the benefit of the doubt. They will, like look towards them and want to be like them and empathize with them. And that just is the way it is. Make them an attractive character, but remember to actually make them a character too. Yeah. And I think that really, truly is the deal with a lot of it. There have been tons of badass women in films before now. Yeah, I really hate whenever I see people that say like, oh, there's not enough like females. Like, we've never had a female. Like, so for instance, that's the argument with Star Wars. It's like, we've never had a female like protagonist in Star Wars. And it's like, wait. It's like Star Wars has actually been pretty avant-garde on that stuff. It's had plenty of female characters in lead positions. Heck, again, we were just talking about the Clone Wars. You can make a strong argument that the protagonist of the Clone Wars is just Ahsoka and no one else. Because the entire story basically follows her all the way from the beginning to the end. So it's like, yeah, I think like the same degree there. It's like they didn't make a character that was like some ugly, frumpy character. They just made a character that was a badass, and it worked. And that's really all you have to do. The Halo effect, thank you. I could not remember the name of it, but yeah. Yeah, the Halo effect is the terminology for like basically when people are just attractive and everybody gives them benefit of the doubt and everyone prefers them. So it's like, naturally, if you're going to tell a story, I'm not going to say that every single character has to be like a model, but like it usually does help if some of your main characters are good looking, are handsome, are pretty. It works. And here's the other smart choice. Don't just make the protagonist hot, make the antagonist hot. Leia literally choked out Jabba. Yeah, Jabba put her in a sexy slave girl outfit and she said bet and choked him the fuck out. Leia also ran from bounty hunters at 10 and know how to fix spaceships. To be fair, the whole running from bounty hunters at 10 is like one of the most like cringe things that I saw in the Obi-Wan show. That's where it's like I understand why people have issues with it. It just didn't bother me too much because I feel like a lot of that was just with like the way in which the scenes were shot. I don't think Obi-Wan as a show was directed very well, but it had nothing to do with the actual plot point. Marth, thank you for the prime. How's it going? Make them all the cast of Hades. Yes. I mean, even with the cast of Hades, right? Like I saw a lot of people like gooning over it, and I'm like, okay, you can do that, but like I don't know. There were some characters for Hades that I was just like, I see people like simping on it. I'm like, I don't really find them that attractive. I feel like sometimes people just obsess over things to obsess. But it may also just be that, like, yeah, it's just a simple difference of opinion where it's like, oh, I don't find them hot, but somebody else does. There'll always be someone, yeah, exactly. And whenever you're on the internet, right? Whenever you have a large gathering of individuals, you know that's going to be a thing. You know there's going to be a ton of people that are going to be like, oh, but so and so is so hot right now. Are you saying that the great Jabba the Hutt wasn't sexy enough? No, he was not. Jabba is grotesque, and Jabba's grotesque for a reason. If you're gonna have a pretty girl, chat, to speak more for terminology that you guys will understand, it's the ugly bastard meme. Okay, it works literally better to have the like grotesque dude hitting on the hot woman because you want the hot woman to succeed. Why? Because of the halo effect. You literally are rooting for the hot woman, not the grotesque guy. In Hutt culture, he was extremely attractive. Well, sure, right? But that's also because the Hutts only care about money and power. What's that, Cad? Do tell what that is? You know what that is. I did not think about it that way, 100%. Hope you've been good. I have been. Have you been? Don't all the Hutts reproduce themselves anyways? You know, I can definitely say that I've never looked into Hutt breeding habits. I've probably read about it at some point in some time, but probably I did not commit it to memory. Oh, I went into this with the wrong... What did I do? I don't know. I became a dad? Hey, congratulations. Is it a boy or a girl? I'm pretty sure Ahado that would make him a deviant in our culture as well. Ordeal call comp? Yep. Mara Jade. Okay, so Mara Jade's an example of a character from the expanded universe that it's really funny because apparently Lucas hates that character's guts and wants to get rid of her. But she's the example of a character from the original trilogy, or sorry, from the expanded universe that basically she is hot, she is super attractive, but why do you like her? Is it because she's hot? No, it's because she's a badass. Like, she literally goes in there and tries to kill Luke multiple times and nearly succeeds. And then she ends up respecting her enemy. So that's yet another trope where it's like, if you want someone to like a character, you have to show them to have good virtues. Something that The Last of Us 2 does not understand. If you want us to like a character, you have to give them good virtues that make us want to like said character. And the problem that The Last of Us 2 had was we fucking hated that character, and the virtues that they were shown to have were very much hypocritical at times. So you don't want to show your character to be a hypocrite because people don't like hypocrites. You want the character to have again, good morals and values, something that you can empathize with, something that you can go like, hey, this person, I thought they were bad, but they're actually a pretty upstanding person. And that's usually how you actually come to enjoy the character. I've dropped several manhwa because the writer clearly reaches a point of, oh no, I made the antagonist hot. They were tricked, mind controlled into villainy and are really nice. Yeah. So the thing about this is, here's how you do a hot villain. You don't make the villain hot and then go like, yeah, they were tricked. You make the villain hot, but you make the villain scheming. And what you do is you make them kind of go out in a blaze of glory, where people still feel like they had an epic death, but they straight up like gave it their all and tried, right? That way people will be like, no, I can't believe they killed it, but like, oh my god, it was so amazing, right? That's how you do it. That's how you do it. It's an easy way to handle it. Vegeta never once said sorry. Exactly. Yeah, and like you can easily make characters so and you can look at that, right? Like, why do people like Vegeta? Why is he like quote unquote on the good side after a while? Well, because he has principles. He sets aside his beef with Kakarot for the most part and actually begins to fight on the good guy's side. And what you learn is that he's just very proud. He's very stubborn, but he doesn't give up. He doesn't quit, which is exactly the reason that he was, headbutting with Goku. So you actually learn that the thing that was causing them to fight is, again, maybe something that you would respect them for. He marries Bulma? Well, no, that's a reason that people hate him. Anyways, because I feel like a lot of the Dragon Ball community wants to marry Bulma instead. You go the Gargoyles route with Xanatos, where you have events in the story and do a face heel turn. Xanatos was a card carrying villain till he married and had a son, realigning his priorities. Yeah, a lot of the times it can be. So this is another concept that I think a lot of people don't understand. People are a product of their experiences. I might say something. You might disagree with it. Why do I believe what I believe, though? And it's usually the case of because that's my experiences have taught me that that is the case. Why do you disagree with it? Your experiences have either taught you that that's not the case, or again, maybe you just don't really have experience with it, but maybe like morally you disagree with me. So it's again that sort of like background that causes those differences of opinion. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it's going to shape who you are. And it's going to dictate your actions. You choose to be, ultimately, at the end of the day, what you want to be. But it is a case of the things that you have gone through, the things that you have experienced and seen, that is going to shape your opinions on things. It is going to, and again, those opinions are going to shape your actions. So it's kind of why and how, again, you can have a character that, yeah, maybe all of a sudden something in their life changes, and that does cause them to realign. That does cause them to think and consider other aspects that they hadn't before. Usually people don't change on a fundamental core level. They're still going to care about the same core things, but they can change their priorities. They can change their approach. And that's something that I think a lot of people don't quite get. The DBZ community is Yamcha. Forgotten but not gone. In one of the latest chapters, Vegeta actually beat Goku in a duel. Well, hold on. Everyone beats Goku. That's not even an achievement. Goku literally just loses all the time. And then he comes back again and wins. Don't force character development. No, I mean, you kind of have to, right? Like, if you're writing a story, you have to force character development. But, like, there's a difference to me between well-written character development and poorly written character development. And I, like, for instance, chat, I'm writing the lore for like, my own VTuber stuff. I hope that I convey good character development to you. If I didn't, that's just my own failing. I'm not perfect when it comes to these things. So, what the heck? Huh? Okay. So I literally have... Oh, he doesn't have the upgrade. Damn it. Oh, we're going to let him damage the effective unit. Became Yamcha and had knowledge of what'll happen and such, so he trained and powered up. Well, yeah, but I feel like it's Yamcha, so he would only get so far. I mean, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like that would be the case, chat. Is that his NP gain or is it on the third skill? No, that's his quick. Yeah, that's the NP gain. And then this is JP, so we actually have Mighty Chain. So we do that for the most NP gain. And he got it easily, so I probably could have inverted that chain. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Mighty Chain for Fion. I think that's his NP gain. Well, it's not. Oh, he's got none of his upgrades, does he? Yeah. God damn it. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna try to focus on the archer there. Thankfully we've got anti-demonic here. We should get some decent damage. Oh god, that is not as much as I was hoping. Come on, hit him. Hit him. Hit him. No! You fucking assholes! God damn. Uh Gonna try that. I'm not gonna get very much because just I think it's a single hit buster. Somehow didn't notice this was JP now. To be fair, unless you're paying attention, those two servers are pretty samey, right? The only difference is new units at this point, really. Fionn McGimped, yeah, this is old school Fionn, and it is awful. Oh, I should have dodged with ow. Oh, of course, he's MP sealed. Offensive debuff, but I don't think it'll help in this scenario. Yeah. He's not gonna kill it. It would have needed triple crit, and I think it still would have been shy. Oh my god, dude. And now I'm skill sealed, so I can't even pop the arts up. Bro, what is this RNG? This has been fucking awful. I think I go 3 of a kind here. The real problem is I probably don't kill the Lancer, or sorry, the Saber, and I probably die. Yep, I'm dead. I literally lose. Yeah, the only way would have been if he did double defense downs. God, that is so dumb. I knew I should not have let what's his face die there. And I literally just forgot to pop his defensive skill. Beyond sandbag successfully. Yeah, that was friggin' awful. Just writing my Gundam Seed and Godzilla crossover fanfic while listening to Can. Please tell me there's no sex. just please. Please tell me there's no sex. Nope. Okay, good. I think we're just gonna take that. Just give me the hard survivability. Just complete Kaiju Chaos. Nice. So it's kind of like Pacific Rim then at that point. It's mechs versus Kaiju. Power's back? Nice. Yeah, Pacific Rim, right? Okay, so now I get no one's arts card. Fantastic. We're just literally going to go ahead and pop that because it's HP up and it does not matter. We're just going to literally take all the charge we can get out of this. Okay, 2 arts cards. Hmm. Debating how I want to handle this. I think we're gonna do it that way. Yeah, Rice Man got a buff, but he doesn't have it either. Okay, now we actually got triple arts. That is actually surprisingly good. I'm worried I'm gonna get skill sealed or some crap. Okay. Theon got there. Rice Man got there. Nice, they all got there. Please, for the love of all that is holy, do not freaking NP seal me. Oh boy, Fion with that chance dodge, and it's only level 6, so it's not necessarily gonna succeed. Oh, I probably shouldn't have popped everything right there, but, well, it is what it is. I'm thinking we buff Rice Man out of these. Because again, he's got the anti-demonic niche. We're gonna form a mighty chain of NPs, which is kind of hilarious. I need it to kind of work like that. What do you call Rice Man if he was Canadian? Iceman? I see. Thank you. Because before any of their buffs happen, yeah. And I don't expect them to add it retroactively. It's just like, oof. It's because I got Benny Inma relatively recently on JP. Yeah, so we didn't kill the archer. Should kill the saber. Or the lancer, sorry. So much better handled this time. We're gonna do it like that because I'm not confident that Rice Man kills on his own. And Rice Man didn't kill on his own. So I could obviously turn this into a mighty chain, but I really don't think there's any reason to. Literally is just going to be better to take Fion with his effective cards. And of course, 98% Fion does not get even 10% off of that. Down goes Deer Mud. You know what? Let's tempt fate. Can we actually kill with triple quick? Yes. They could just let you bring your own like they do in some. Yeah. And in reality, that would have been better probably for my Fion, but I kind of understand where it's a coding issue and it's not like locked in on that sort of thing. Godzilla X Mothra high school love story drama. I mean, to be fair, that'd probably be interesting, right? Chaos Katsune as well. Thank you for the follow. Hello, Fox. How's it going? Angels can only be killed by Ava units. Okay, now it's the same thing, but now I get to use the Benienma or my own. What's mine? Mine's 6, 9, 10 versus 666 NP2. Yeah, we're going with mine. Also lets me put my own CE on. Okay. Pretty good. How about you? We're just chilling. We're just doing some interludes right now. Use your own for Bond. I mean, true. I don't care that much about Bond. I'll usually just go with whichever one I think's stronger. But it is what it is. What's Mighty Brave Chain's bonus again? You get the effect of every lead card effect. So it enhances all the other cards down the chain. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is Rashomon. Wait, so do I have to kill the side ads? Is that what's going on? That's super weird. That's the charge. Think that's heal and like attack up. Nope, that's NP seal. Oh, that's not terrible. We'll go for it. So the attack up, I think, is on the third skill then. Been a minute since we've had a raid event. Please. So on JP, yes. On NA, not even fucking close. NA's had 2 in the last 6 months. Well, I guess it's like 7 months now, but yeah, JP has not run raids really that often anymore, which is kind of odd to me. Yeah, there's the charge. Why we got defense? Well, it shouldn't matter. Okay. Oh my god, Fionn actually critting nice damage there. That was a very lucky triple crit too. Okay, let's go ahead and heal. Wow, the game just does not like Fionn. Does not want him to get to an NP. Ouch. Okay. Go ahead and pull it like that. Oh, I should just pop the Mystic Code attack buff. JP's last raid was like Gouda last year. What was our Gouda? Wait, was that an actual raid, the race event? Do we have a raid during that? Was it like a 1-day type of raid? A bunch of raid bosses. Okay, man, I do not remember that. I'm gonna have to go remind myself. Yeah, it's weird. Like, that Gouda has kind of been blanked from my memory a little bit. It didn't leave a very lasting impression on me. It was not my favorite Gouda by far. I was excited for it at first due to who the units were going to be, and then it ended up being not that big of a deal. Rashomon was where the whole event was centered around it. Yeah, though to be fair, I never want an event like that ever again. Only because Rashomon was back in the early days of FGO when we had BP. Everyone hated BP. It was absolutely freaking terrible as a mechanic. So I am definitely glad they got rid of it, especially in favor of going the Apple route. But hilariously enough, you could almost say that storm pods are a like new version of BP. All right, so it's Lancer and an Assassin, which means it's this. Let's not take Proto. Get in there. I'm done with all of my Mystic codes. I finished the other one on JP as well, chat. So I literally have nothing else to do. The raid was hard. Oh, right. Yeah, I'm remembering it now because you had like the freaking Imagawa raid and stuff like that. And it was kind of annoying. Yeah. Okay. It's coming back now. It was just sealed away in my tired brain. I'm not caring about the Sturm pods. I've been maxing them for months. I mean, I wouldn't say do that, but I do think that is what a good chunk of the player base is doing. Not necessarily the majority, but I do think there's plenty of players that are just like not partaking in Storm pods, despite having them unlocked. I still can't believe that it's only recently that Lasingle went, maybe we should have Storm pods half AP during events. Yeah, and it's really funny because I pointed it out from the very first event that we had storm pods during. Now, to be fair, they probably also realized it. It's just these things do take time for them to actually like put in the game, right? So I definitely understand how that sort of thing can happen. Also, wow, this is the Jack interlude? This is really easy. Yep. Got to do the event support list. Need time to implement the new changes. Yep. Yeah, which is like, so this thought has occurred to me, chat, that they probably knew the fix for coins, but it's probably a later system that they had planned to roll out. And I think that's the issue with it overall, is that we believe that they have waited way too long. The devs, in their own infinite wisdom, believe that this is just right. So I think that's the problem, is that it's probably tethered to something, maybe even story related, which I'm going to say this. If they fix coins, I think one of the smartest things they could do is tether it to the story. Absolutely, like, make it so that people have to have story completed in order to get more coins from shit. I think that would be smart, and I think that would be great. And I feel like if they did that, they would have at least a point where, like, okay, now you unlock coins here. Everyone's going to try to get at least to that point in the story. connected to the leaf system. Yeah, and I've said that before too, that like I feel like they have to have something for evocation leaves. Once we've kind of gotten all of the welfares in there, people's leaves are going to just keep sitting there piling up. Like, for instance, chat, you can be a day one player on JP and you're probably swimming in evocation leaves. Why? Because you never have to buy any of the copies. You literally already have their ascension material. You have them probably worked on and done. So the only thing that you ever have to buy out of there is the coins. And only for the ones that didn't get coins. So now we're in an era where every new welfare that comes out gets coins. So even when they come back to the Evocation Festival shop, you still don't have to buy it. Now you could do it for extra coins and throw that into the furnace, but I do think that's a thing. And I feel like they're going to need a solution for this system for long term, because you are just going to keep stockpiling Evocation Festival leaves. They are literally part of the login rewards now. Leaves hopefully won't become the next command code removers. I mean, it might, right? And that is the unfortunate like counterpoint to what I'm saying, is that yeah, they could just absolutely just, you keep stockpiling leaves and you get nothing for it. And if that's the case, it's just oof. Oh, you know what? Why did I do NP gain? This is a one shot. All right, Musashi, go. Think Jack will ever get a proper MP upgrade? Yeah, I don't think it's crazy to give her that, especially nowadays. I feel like because they gimped the assassins by the initial like 10% attack power thing that they did, that they kind of need to be making strides for them a little bit, because there's really just no excuse at this point in the game for one class just being arbitrarily like worse in terms of damage. I don't think it really matters in the sense that like most assassins are still going to out damage an alter ego and stuff like that. Where it matters is like, yeah, but then there's Tiamat, and Tiamat definitely out damages all of your assassins. So like that ends up becoming a problem, right? I think someone like Jack could beat Tiamat, especially if it's like female niche. But like, yeah, I think at this point in time, it's not crazy, especially for a unit that doesn't have charge in their kit, to give them a NP interlude that allows them to actually deal good solid damage. If I had to choose a skill or NP upgrade for Jack, it'd be a skill upgrade because her skills don't have much going for them. Her skills are actually not that bad. Like, when you first look at them, you're like, oh, these are kind of meh. But her first skill, to me, so this is going to sound really weird. The first skill is the one that I had the most issue with, because it's the skill that is the one time evade and one turn of quick up. So to me, this needs either multiple turns, or if you're not liking that, maybe multiple dodges. So I feel like that could be a thing. The second skill is an extremely low cooldown. It's not the strongest heal in the game, but because it's low cooldown, it actually does work relatively for sustain. And the other skill is literally a buff strip, and you can't like that skill actually doesn't need anything else. It's just good. So while it's rudimentary, I don't think it's like that she has a bad kit by any means. I feel like a lot of people look at the heal and think it's bad, and that's kind of where a lot of the criticism comes from. But to me, like, yeah, I'd rather see the upgrade to the first skill. Jack's buff strip can be quite clutch. Oh yeah, it's great. What skills can you even give Jack? Well, that's the thing. It really depends on design philosophy, because like, to me, I actually kind of like the fact that Jack doesn't have charge, because she's not just like every other unit. But I'm sure some people would want Jack just to get charge to help her compete with someone like, again, Kama or something like that. So I don't think it's the craziest thing ever. Okay. Wait, this is writers? Well, I don't care. On neutral damage targets, alter egos should outdamage assassins since assassins have lower damage modifier. Why the fuck are you taking an alter ego against a neutral damage target? Like this is the sort of vacuum argument that, like, yeah, you're not wrong, but why would you? Right? Like, you're going to take an effective unit whenever you can. So I look at the situation where the two are actually effective, and then yes, assassin just wins in most scenarios. The exception to that's obviously going to be Tiamat, because Tiamat just does stupid damage. But like I said, that's been a weird one that's been tossed around the community for a long time, that it's like, oh, alter egos are actually better than assassins. They're really not. I would take an assassin against a rider like 10 out of 10 times over an alter ego. The only exception to it might be if there's other enemies in the node. So for instance, like, hey, there's a caster here as well. That's where you're really going to want to take the alter ego instead. Or again, you just go like, hey, maybe for some odd reason, the alter ego has like an actual damage niche that works really well here. But that's usually how I choose to approach that stuff. Jax MP is useful in niche. Yeah, I don't think she's bad. I feel like giving her the NP interlude would help out her base damage some, but I can kind of understand that they may be worried about that earlier on in FGO, like back when we didn't have some of these like superpower creepy units. I think if he said I took Saber Lily to God Juna and still beat him, yeah. Yeah, I'm just talking purely gameplay wise. Chat, if we're having an argument over the strength and the balance of units, you literally cannot bring taste and personal preference in. Because it doesn't matter, right? Like, everybody has their own personal preferences. You might take the alter ego because it's your favorite. I might take a fucking Lancer because it's mine. Like, at that point, you could just throw out like all comparison, because it's like at that point there's no real comparative like capability. Everything is just up to your own taste. So it's like it's the same thing where it's like, okay, so chat, let's say a banner is coming up and I'm talking to you guys about the banner and I get people going, should you roll? Well, I can talk about that from a gameplay standpoint. So like, let's say, yeah, I'll go ahead and use him, especially because like pre-buff, this definitely was the case. Literally, Constantine, right? It's Constantine's banner coming up. Should you roll? I mean, gameplay wise, I'm going to tell you that, especially pre-buff, no, you really didn't need to roll him. He was probably advised as a skip that while he was not a bad unit and that you could use him effectively, that he was certainly a unit that was in need of some attention. And I can take that sound advice and I can throw that right in the trash if you find Constantine hot. Because you're going to roll anyways. Right? So like that's the entire point. So literally when it comes down to taste, all discussion about gameplay goes out the window. And the only place that really can override taste is when the content is difficult enough to do so. And that's somewhat rare. You're literally looking at like difficult story content or challenge content, or again, like 90 plus nodes where maybe like your favorite unit just does not cut it. Otherwise, like, chat, I can, especially now that Oberon's in the game, I can make just about any unit clear like a 90 node. So like, it's a non-factor. Even 90 plus, a lot of that'll still happen. Oh boy. Ye old Dantes. Isn't this the one where I have to take dual Dantes the entire time? And then I gotta like fight Kiara or some crap. NA hasn't gotten this one yet, but... AP, they give it a 55. How's it going? Is your air conditioning still working? Dantes, where is your interlude? I beseech you. Yeah, interlude 2. Okay. The second battle is, oh god, what is this? Oh, this is a Buki? Oh no, is this 5.5 a Buki and I have to use Dante's to it? What the shit? No, okay, it looks like it's Abby. Kind of not nice person. Well, keep in mind the version. So this is something you guys got to understand. The version of who you like see in the story is the version that is summoned there, not the version that you usually summon from the throne. So especially in the case of antagonists, they are different, right? It's and the easy example I can use for you guys. This, right? Like literally, she calls herself the Lion King. She is not the Lion King from Camelot. Those are two different ones. So that's like exactly the way to help people understand. My own waifu is a classic example of that. He does have invuln pierce. Yeah, just like oof, right? I might be able to use the Abbey. This is an MP2. Yeah, okay, I'm still, oh my god. Why? Never mind, we're not using Abby. Because I'm gonna backline Squirtle here. Give her Sweet Crystal, give her Prisma Cosmos. Get my own Castoria out here. Oops, that's Assassin. Fudge it. Oh. Oh, sweet. No. No. Where's my, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm literally just gonna say fuck it. We're going for it because like I do not want to deal with the mechanics of this. Gains invincibility against quick cards, invincibility against arts cards, invincibility against buster cards. Not if I have invuln pierce, bitch. Oh right, if I defeat her too fast, she gets all out. She gains basically 300,000 extra damage. Why are we all skill sealed? Yuck. Okay. Gonna literally do that. Punch her softly. Yes. Thank God she missed the crit. Please stop trying to kill her. Thank you. Please kill Dantes. If broken within 5 turns. Yeah, I don't care. Fuck it. Oh, I didn't handle the order right again. He's gonna come back in if one of these dies. Whee! Ha 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 ha. Blame Dantes? Yeah. Removes MP seal buff from herself. Okay, so she'll stop being MP sealed. That really won't matter because she's gonna go down real fast here. The real problem is I'm gonna have to do what I assume to be a naked MP towards the end. God, please stop hitting right, Castoria. I actually prefer it if she hit Squirtoria instead. Gonna go ahead and heal. I'm gonna handle it like that. The one that has Chungus in it? Yeah. It's not that bad. I mean, as long as I can do a setup like this where I can rotate the Dantes out and like slip into like Squirtoria, I should be okay for a lot of this. Plus, I don't think I have enough AP to do it all tonight. Okay. Chat. Doesn't say anything about drains you to nothing and gives her instant charge. God damn it. Yeah, it's like sometimes I'll pull this stuff up. Like I knew to do it for Dantes' fight because like his is pretty oof. Perfect song timing, yes. I guess they left it out for some reason. It's because it's not a full write-up compared to the actual fight. Okay. So I can pop that. And we will at least be protected. Because that's low-key kind of dumb. I don't mind the drain. I don't want to see the like, hey, yeah, I also NP that turn. Like, it's literally just supposed to remove her MP seal, not charge her up. At least according to their write-up. So there's a big difference between, hey, now you can suddenly begin charging, and I instant charge and kill you. Drain into instant NP is evil? Yep. Oh, she actually didn't drain as much that time. That's interesting. Oh no, she has Invuln Pierce. What will I do? Look, chat, it's the Sekiro snake. Okay, I'm actually more worried about the Buster Down than anything else. Especially if she gets a crit. Okay, now she's got a lot more health. And we're gonna need to do some good solid work on the actual refund side of this. So thankfully I got an actual chain here. We did not break the bar, because again, I'm not using something like Black Grail. But we did fill a refund, so I should be able to break the final bar. But I feel like if I wait a turn, I should be okay. So I think that's what we're going to do. Is essentially just work on NP charge. I maybe should have done the Castoria NP just to protect, but okay, she actually went after Squirtle. That's perfectly okay. Oh, the skill seal. God damn it. Either way, this should be after 5 turns, so I should be safe now to break this. So we're just gonna go ahead and protect. It's also gonna give me more damage and cleanse that stupid her curse apparently has a chance to stun, so I don't really want to allow her to have it. It does she drains 50 and gains 3 ticks per enemy drain. I see. There we go. Didn't get back to full. Oh, wait. Okay, so I don't have to defeat it? Huh? That's great, because the fandom write-up has entirely what the last break bar effect does. So, yeah, the fandom write-up for this is actual hot garbage. It's just completely incorrect. Okay. Oh, wait, no, maybe this is Chungus. Yeah, this is Chungus. Yeah, that's true. She dies from having a twig fall on her, right? Oh god, I'm so pleased that I have my own Dantes to use. At least I have Proto Merlin for this. I did not have her for that on an A. Chungus doesn't have any invuln. I'm not really sure that I want to contribute to the whole, like, hey, kill me faster by putting Black Grail on. But I can certainly do something like that. Yeah, it needs to go like that. What? Oh my god, click! There you go. Jesus. The freaking detection. Hmm. Got 15 points, so I can fit a maxed out C here. Do I have a maxed out 2030 on this server? I don't think I do. Well, I do have He Who Desires Salvation. So I may do that. Only problem is going to be, again, getting the Castoria to the NP. Oh, is Game Press back up finally? This summer, is it Ordeal Call 1 or 2 we have to beat to do? You literally just need the prologue. So you need to have beaten LB7 and then done the like intro to Ordeal Call. So it's not bad. It's basically beat LB7. Yeah. Well, that's why if you look at the picture, they have like LB7 as the prominently featured thing. Here you go, chat. Wait, what? Why is there... Huh? Okay, that's super weird. Yeah, now you guys should be able to hear it. Oh yes, the delayed Dante scream. And the fluffy rotate. I like how they turned this into the meme with the summer unit. Alright, so starts with Cursed Layer status, inflicts some PC on skill seal on all frontline party members. Oh, right. I probably should have done something about that. It's just one turn, but that's kind of annoying. Okay. I hate the Chungus. You don't like the Chungus? The Chungus Among Us? Now the only problem with him is going to be looping off of a Berserker. Oh, that delayed sound. What the shit? What did I miss? We were doing the Dante's interlude. Because all the interludes are half cost right now, so I'm trying to get them all done. Okay, there goes the first break. There's the skill seal. Okay, she did get MP sealed. So this is more now about just focusing on draining out him. I have a mighty chain, so we're gonna go ahead and abuse it. It's actually pretty decent damage, and it's gonna get rid of all of his curse stacks. Unfortunately, it's gonna add them all to Castoria, so there's that. Like, Chungus might actually stack wipe me. Holy shit. Yeah, like, dear God. He just does so much freaking damage when you try to blitz him like this. You really do need some form of, like, immunity. Do one of these. And I'm gonna have to like pray to God he doesn't get to his NP, because like this is gonna be a problem. This is literally down to like, if I don't get the ball rolling here, he's just gonna murder me. I should have like put ass clap in there, but that's the problem with this is you're literally gimped with double Dantes. And like you can use Dantes for some of it, but like it is just straight up like he's not necessarily a good counter to any of them. Okay. Everybody's still got a stack of Solemn. I've kind of got to do this. The problem is my I've got the cards, so fuck it. We're gonna have to try and chance that that we stay alive here. Because he doesn't really have any curse stacks, which is actually the good thing going for me right now. He's gonna gain 5 curse stacks. Jesus. Come on, man. Yeah, I think Castoria is dead. Oh, yo. He actually lived here for a little bit. She's still dead, though. And I really need to kill here. At minimum, I think we attempt to go for stopping the stopping his MP. Because like I'm gonna be dead in 2 turns anyways. I don't think he's gonna get it off. So like you try to mitigate damage up front. Pre-card to get rid of a stack. That's true. I probably should have. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, let's go back and redo that. Yeah, because I was hoping to go for like the postcards and all this for NP game, but it's the last like part. It's like, oh well. So I think at this point I maybe just try regardless of Proto Merlin's NP, and we just put 2 cards in there, because if you get even 1 crit, I think the damning thing here is that I did not get any Squirtoria cards. So that is the rough part about this. Any servant predictions? Strange Fake Alice? No, I mean, like, I'm kind of with Trubs. I could see it being someone like Toko Alzaki, because, like, we got one of the sisters, not the other. And it's really conspicuous that we didn't get the other. So I could see it being that, but I won't be surprised if it's someone different. Okay. I didn't see no overkill. God frickin' damn it, man. No. All right, come back, Dantes. Your time is now. Wait, what? Okay, I think I hit the capture card thing. Your time is now. You must go. Your people need you. Huzzah! Dante's duo broke reality, yeah. And see, like, again, yeah, I can work them in at the end and have it work. You could also, I've heard you can kill it all with Dante's. I assume you'd have to really sell out to do so, but like, yeah, I didn't care to. Like, I don't want to take Dante's up against like single target bosses. I'm sorry. Like, I know they want you to because it's kind of harkening back to the tower event and stuff like that, but I also thought that was stupid back then too. What's with the huge lag in sound? What do you mean? How do you know that I'm not actually responding to things way later than you think I am? Yeah, it's just a I don't know why, but it's seemingly an issue with the capture card sometimes. Because I turned the sound on basically to be able to hear the music for that fight, but the delay and all of it was just so like meh. Yes, I'm not restarting. That's way too many gauges for any interlude boss to have. Yeah, it's one of those where like you just kind of know that it's a thing. But so there you go. So again, you've got one more day on JP to get the half cost stuff done. I do still have a couple strengthenings to do, especially the saber face ones. I need to get them done just at minimum, but besides that, we do have a stream for JP on Friday. Mr. Trubbs is going to be covering that, so make sure you guys check him out. It's going to be covering whatever the new event is, which we don't know. It could be, you know, a pretty like straightforward chill event. It could also be something as crazy as a lotto. So we'll see, because it's kind of anyone's guess as to what it's going to be. Your sound is fine as the game. Nah, I know. I was memeing. There's some more involved interludes, which I think is fine. Yeah, the only issue with them is that like you go in and you think it's going to be like some easy like 3-turn node, and then it's like, aha, there's suddenly a 900,000 HP ghost. And you're like, what the fuck? 2 sleeps in 1 day. Yep. I think it's a lotto or a tower event. I would actually, I don't think I'd mind a tower event. I think that'd be pretty cool. Lotto, I'm still kind of like burnt out from all the farming I had to do earlier in the year, so I was hoping to like be chill at least until like August or September, but I mean, I'm not going to be surprised if they do it again. Oh my god, the Daeon interlude. Yeah, you know exactly the one. Everybody that's ever had to do that one and like gone in there and like got completely blindsided by it knows. Especially like chat. Like year 1 FGO getting that interlude with a 900,000 HP ghost. The thing was the highest HP in the game. There was nothing out there like that. And the only single target caster in the game at launch was Medea. So like you were supposed to death it, but you may or may not have taken death units. So it was like, oof. And I did manage to do it. It just took a shit ton of time. Do you like Kagetora enough to want to NP5 Kenshin? Maybe. I do like her, so it is certainly a consideration. Okay, Chatty. We are going to basically transition to becoming an Elden Lord because, again, there's really like not much else to do today. We are in a holding pattern, but just a reminder, okay, guys, remember you are going to have hunting quests after reset tonight. Set up your event support first so that you're kind of good to go. And remember, basically Bond and QP are good, as well as potentially if the current day's node calls for it, possibly putting the drop craft essence from the advanced quests on your support. That really does help. K and K Ghost, didn't someone solo it with Hans over the 3 days? No, that's a different one. But that one also was a thing. Kappa Bomb, thank you for the follow. But yeah, let me get this booted up here real fast. Hunting quests, do you just run the hardest one repeatedly? Usually that's what I do. And the comps are not too bad. You can see fandom will have like a list of like, hey, here's what the node's gonna be. But it can definitely be something where like you maybe don't have enough firepower to do the heaviest one. If that's the case, it's perfectly okay. I wouldn't sweat it too much if you have to drop back down, but that's usually where the best bang for your buck is in the biggest one. An ad at the moment? Oh no. About Mystic Code Experiency, that is certainly not as beneficial, but I'm not going to say that no one will take it, right? People will probably focus on QP and Bond or the drop C, but yeah, I mean, I can easily see someone being like, hey, I'm going to try to work on my Mystic Code and taking that as well. So it's totally up to you. Okay. Isn't Remake supposed to be done sometime this year? Yes. So this is really funny, chat, because a lot of people have been talking about the perfumer bottles and how strong they can be. And I have managed to get some hefty work in that regard. You know what? This is Halig Tree, and I do need to kill, what is it, Loretta that's next? God, how many souls is that? 133 minus 67. 66. I'm literally like halfway there. Do I want to lose those 66,000 souls? Because I'm probably going to lose it. Oh, I had the hammer on just because I was showing someone. You're back here. I just tuned in. Yeah, I did some quote unquote like farming. Not really farming, but like I went and gathered a bunch of items. Already closed that scale your faith, chat. Well, that's just all around better. Holy crap. We're going to take it. Are you continuing with Halig Tree? I'd at least like to get Loretta, because I wanted to get the defensive medallion that's here. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, let me check the souls, because we were just talking about that. I can get 80,000 runes from that. Do I reasonably have enough? I can get 30,000. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go ahead and pop both of these. Because this may allow me to switch some stuff up too. I do have a 7.5. Let's pop that. Perfect, just enough. I'm actually been jacking up my mind here a little bit. Oh god, I think I'm literally like 1 or 2 upgrades shy of doing what I wanted to do, because it would have allowed me to change my physic. we're gonna send that back. I have not attempted this boss yet, so I have no idea what I'm in for. I just assume it's the same as the one to an extent from There we go. Saw that come. Oh my god. Please stop resummoning those. Yeah. Yeah, chat. Yeah. Perfumer bottles are kind of strong. And I don't have this optimized by any means. No, I have not beaten the DLC yet. I'm looking for the Dragon Crest Great Shield, and I have not found it yet, wherever the hell it is out here. Pop, yep. It's the Ash of War that makes it broken. Yeah, which people like have said like, oh, they're gonna nerf it. I'm like, I'm sure they can, but I think it's gonna be somewhat difficult without just fundamentally changing what it does for that to be the case. The chat, I now have 110 FP. This motherfucker costs 111 to summon. Did you just beat the boss with perfume? Yes, I did. Wait. Oh, okay. There is a way down. It gives it the busted damage. Yes. Yes, I do. And I know how to use it better than some people do. I've seen people make guides for it already, and they're like, I looked to see, and I was like, oh, they don't get this. There's at least one guide that that did understand, and this is the reason why it's strong. Best Ash of War is Golden Slam? Yes. Wait, what is this? God, this feels like a trap. So I've never been like this deep into Haligtree. Oh, it's just an ancient dragon smithing stone. Okay. One of the rare ones in the base game. Oh man, this is a fast elevator. Okay, so I know it's in this section. Elfail. Alright. Now before we do this, who the fuck are you? Oh, too high. Oh! Ow! I've never fought this guy before. There we go. Better get used to them. No, I mean, it's fine. I just have not fought them, so I'm not really sure of like their reach and stuff. They don't seem too terrible, but like I'll have to get used to it. There's worse. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like it's not immediately intimidating because like shit happens. Shh, don't tell him. Don't tell. Nope. Oh man, it's always the bolts. Wait a minute. I remember Anne Orlando. Okay, pathetic sort ahead. The fuck is he looking for? I am looking for the whatchamacallit, the Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman. Go. I'm learning to like how to appropriately handle that. I've had already a lot of experience, so like figuring out when to use which attack is really nice. Oh shit! There we go. Had to let that one go a little bit early, but it still did the trick. Even if it didn't kill, it would have staggered him. Eroded Rock, thank you for the 23. It's going pretty good. How are you doing today? We are done with FGO for the day, and we are continuing the Elden Ring run, but I'm trying to get an item for the DLC. You can counter that? My brother in Christ. Counter that. I've heard that apparently these things are getting kind of dumb in PvP, though. So you can see, just for base enemies, you really don't need to use the Ash of War. Unless things are getting through. And I can also do this for poison. Poison, frost, and fire. Did you just try to heal? Can't do that. You should look into getting Pearl Drake +2. Oh, I have it. I have it. This is technically like that level, right? Chat, is this the item that I need? Because like I don't want to waste the stone sword key if it's not. You have the spinning perfume skill? No, this is just the perfume R2. It does this. That's why, like, you can see it's not using any FP. Need to go lower. Oh, does anyone know what this item is? Like, is it important? Oi. Oi, you what, mate? Hold on. I'm smarter than this. Okay, give me that. Da, 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 da. Wait. What? Huh? What? Where did he go? He just disappeared. Hey. I am so confused. Okay, hold on, chat. Let me put myself. So what you're hearing is I don't have OBS on this current computer that Elden Ring's being played on. I do have it on the other computer, which is also where I have Discord, but I have Discord on both computers open, so you get to hear the pings if I don't put myself in streamer mode. If you have OBS open, it naturally does it, but... Yeah, where the freaking hell did that Erd Tree asshole go? Oh. There he be. Hello, sir. Woo! Okay, we're gonna be careful of that. Oh. Yeah. What now? You think you can cheese? I can cheese. And I cheese stronger than you can cheese. Kill versus Emmy, it feels like that. Oh shit. Who wins now, bitch? Okay, there we go. Back to your regularly scheduled programming. So yeah, chat, the Perfumer Talisman here used to just be absolute dog trash garbage for a talisman. But it works on the perfume actual like bottle, so it straight up now is like really good, assuming you're doing Perfumer. And then the other thing that I've been doing is, since I've been doing the lightning one, I'm doing the lightning scorpion charm. The Perfumer bottles are very fun. I actually really enjoy their play style, just because the moveset's very interesting. So I'm happy to see that there are ways to expand the damage for it. I hear it, but I don't see it. I don't know what you're attempting to do, but that's a hell no in my book. I can sit here and shoot you in the cod piece all day, mofo. Get some. Huh? I don't know how that one missed, but... Oh, that's where I'm hearing it from. Okay, he's down. I don't know how that missed. Get down, Mr. President. Well, that was dumb of you, big boy. Oh, what? Oh, okay. I didn't realize we had a suicide bomber. Now I'm glad that I know. Knowing is half the battle. Aw, man. I missed out on whatever item that was. Probably just a shitty bolt, but... I swear the sound of that thing is taunting me. Huh? He didn't wake up. Okay. Enjoy smelling like lightning parfum. Okay, where did I aggro from? Are they below or... How the fuck you get there? Bro, I don't know how you went through my heavy, but again, that's super armor for you. He was trying to have a nap, apparently. But it didn't matter, he went over. Nope. Can't quite reach that. How do I get there? Oh my god, is that another sentinel? Holy crap. I mean, I'm gonna assume these things are one-offs at least, but... That is certainly... Certainly gonna make things challenging. Is that bows that they have? Holy crap. These guys are assholes. It's gonna clip. I know it will. My god, those things don't have range. Okay, we're good. See shit. It makes the section easier if you aggro him normally. What do you mean? Damn it. this is normal. Can't you tell? Chat, do you not enjoy getting flashbang? Are you not entertained? We found his head again. We missed his head again. We got his head. Oh, here we go. All right, sweet. Now back to your regularly scheduled program. Okay. Yeah, I still have no idea how to get up there. Maybe there's a cut through or something later. Bro, you can drink all you want. Ooh, Haligtree Helm. I'm surprised they didn't aggro on me, but I guess they couldn't get to me. Why do I hear a patrol? Go. Okay. Is that a blue one or is that a normal one? God, what the hell is that down there? The blue one. Well, at least I got my mana back. Oh! Okay. How long have I been a streamer for? Quite a while, actually. Look, going on. Actually, I think we've already passed 6 years now. Can't believe I walked right past this guy. I also can't believe he didn't notice me walk right past him. No. Oh, I got very lucky that I actually successfully dodged that. Am I full-time? No, I'm part-time. I've never really made enough money off of it to actually, like, become full-time. I feel like I'd love to do so. And then I could focus a lot more on the content side of things. But, it was unfortunately, gotta keep the lights on, gotta pay the bills. I would if I could, yeah. You used to play FGO? Nice. Yeah, I still like the game. I think a lot of people get quote-unquote bored with it and stuff, but to me, I just enjoy the actual like tactical aspect of it. Got him. Wait, I didn't come up here last time, I feel like. I did not. Michelin Knight's Sword. AdSense is not enough. From streaming on the YouTube side of things, a lot of my streams get copy claimed, unfortunately. Like, any sound gets copy claimed. And it's really sad that that's the case. Is that just a random death pit, or is that supposed to be an elevator shaft? Okay, yeah, so that is definitely a elevator shaft. I'm gonna guess with this you could jump down to over there, but given the fact that we know that like there's been putrid avatars and stuff over there, I feel like it's better to clear out the way that I was going and then come back to that. I guess video game genre isn't the greatest. It's more like an FGO. I can only grow to a certain size, and it's just kind of been a thing. So it's like, it's weird because I used to stream to more people, but to a degree, like my my popularity is somewhat tied to that game, and that just is what it is. I haven't really found another game that actually calls to me like FGO does. One that like I can at least like really put my analytical nature to use for. Because like, you know, again, I still like playing other video games, like for instance Elden Ring here, but it is definitely a more case-by-case basis and not for nearly as long or as consistently. You motherfucker. Can you guys stop breathing poison? Thank you. Okay. Okay. A lot of gacha people went to the Hoyo side. I mean, it's fine. I don't really find the Hoyo games that entertaining because to me, they're like, I can understand the level of like polish that everyone likes about them, but to me, they kind of have this point where they get pretty shallow, and I end up finding them just utterly repetitive, which is funny because I'm sure a lot of people feel the same about FGO to a degree, right? But it's just I guess for me, I enjoy the like turn-based nature of the combat, and I know it's like that's where some people like prefer like Star Rail and stuff. Did we get ambushed? I should have refilled. Could have gotten my max damage bonus back. Oh my god, there's another one? Oh, he's guarding something. Ooh. Really? Man, that's 200,000 souls. I did not think he'd be able to hit me before he did, but I should have expected it with the spear. Damn it. It's a cash grab. Oh yeah, I'm aware. I mean, like, to a degree, every gacha game is, right? You'd be smothered by other content creators? Yep. Yeah, and like, I saw a lot of drama recently about some of that stuff where, like... Wait, where am I? Okay, yeah. Where, like, I guess there was this whole, like, crap that went on with the content creators actually having a lot of beef with each other. And apparently, because of the whole, like, content creator program... No. Thank God. Like... I guess what ended up happening is people were thinking that MiHoYo was playing favorites. And it ended up causing a lot of, like, strife between people. Because people thought that certain people had an inside track. Other people thought that they were blackballed and stuff like that. So it ended up being a pretty weird scenario and caused a lot of drama over it. It's dumb high school drama. Yeah, that's kind of what I've basically taken out of a lot of it is like, oh, I didn't get invited to the party. And it's like, okay. Got him. Yeah, sometimes it's better to just hit R2 twice instead of doing a fully charged R2. Okay, he's dead. Go, got them. Actually didn't need to kill them. Oh my god. Dude. How are you still not dead? What? It felt like that attack just dealt purposefully not enough. All of my attacks hit harder than that one. Holy crap. Oh well, it happens. Of gacha isn't as if it's cash grab, but rather if it's cheaper, expensive one. Yeah, I mean, I think with gacha, you always understand that, like, you know, the people that whale in it are going to do better. They're going to naturally have a leg up. Oh, I actually got hit by the suicide guy. But yeah, I think like there's degrees, and like I've talked about this before, right? Everyone gets upset about FGO's pity, but the hilarious part about it is that a lot of FGO's pity, while it is high, it's also like not really like that bad. It doesn't make you try to go after pity. It's just there as a safety net for when you actually like mess up. Go. But I'm sure people would prefer to have lower pity. It's just lower pity actually does make you end up kind of being like, oh, okay, you know, I'll just spend a pack. I'll just spend another pack. I'll just spend another pack. Dear God, he still didn't die. Like, that still did, like, just a little bit too little damage to actually kill him. Clean Rot Knight Finlay. Well, that's why. Must have been him. Now I get to summon him. Oh yeah, I should have gotten my souls. That was a mistake. Now I can get up here. Okay. Somber Ancient. Ooh, nice. There's a lot of good stuff here in Haligtree. Seedbed Curse. Okay, I think at this point, now we switch over and we go back to archery. And we try to snipe those motherfuckers on the thing. Wow. Oh, he moved. The travel time is so great that he literally reevaluates. There we go. Just too low. Oh, just in the foot. Sweet. Okay, now I feel like there was another one. Weren't there 3, chat? Unless it was... Ah. Four, apparently. Wow. Okay, now it looks like we got it. Does FGO get you sponsors, though? No, it doesn't. And that's definitely, like... FGO has a very anti-content creator stance. And it gets further exacerbated by the community a lot of the time. So, like... In a weird way, content creators in FGO are far less popular than they are in other content communities. And I can only assume it's due to various factors, including us content creators ourselves. Like, it's on us to actually try and generate a following. But I do believe that that's kind of not helping things to a degree. Oh, okay, so I can go down over there. Where are you going? Yeah, that's what I was like trying to see is like, remember chat, I haven't been here before, so I don't actually know where I'm going. I am flying blind. Oh, that was bad. That actually killed him though. Sweet. No, I don't want to aggro those guys. Oh, dude, let me roll. No, come on, man. Literally spamming the button. Company really trying to stamp you out? I wouldn't say it's trying to stamp you out. It just doesn't want us to exist. And it doesn't do us any favors because of that. And the only content creators they've ever acknowledged or worked with have, ironically enough, been the Hololivers. Which I do think is a, like... It's still a good group to target. I don't blame them for targeting them. It's just... It's somewhat hypocritical when their official stance is that they don't work with streamers, and that they don't think that anyone should stream the game. Which is kind of nuts. I've never really understood why they have that stance. Other than, like, yes, working with content creators can have its downsides, but I still don't feel like it's that big of a downside. Like K-pop? Yeah. Okay. Jesus, please die. Thank you. Electric gauntlets? I think I just need the chest piece now. Where did I die? Oh my god, dude. I'm glad that didn't kill me, but the arrow was not helping. I'm just playing sloppy now. I literally somehow aggroed that guy. Come on, man. I can't win for losing right now. I'm playing sloppy, but I'm also not like making like grave errors, and the game's just really capitalizing. So it's making the most out of very little. All he did was fall. It's actually getting down from here that's kind of the hard part, though. Because, like, I need to fall in such a way that I actually get benefit. How did you counter that? There we go. Okay, we're just not gonna go near that other dude. Hey, how did you get an attack through? Okay. He never stood up. Wait, really? Okay, if he's gonna come over here without aggroing the other guy. There we go. Okay, now... Oh, I still had my arrow talismans equipped. That That would explain at least some of the issue here. How do you say your name? It's just Khadroth. Just think of it like C-A-D. Okay. Get him that way. Okay. A little bit easier. The closer you are, because there is damage fall off, the more damage you do. You don't want to snipe from too far away the majority of the time. But it can be nice if you can outrange the enemy sometimes. He dead? He's not dead. Now he's dead. Okay. Okay. This time, it's for real, chat. We finally killed them all. Watch as I, like, try to cross the bridge and instantly die. Alright, I'm coming in. No one better stop me. Oh, that's a great bow guy. Mother... Yeah, I ain't fucking with that. I like that even though he knocked me over, that still counted for him as a counter. How did you cancel that? That is normally an uncancelable move once it starts. Dude, what is this guy? And that dealt no damage somehow. There we go. Fucking die, Jesus. Okay. Back to the arrows. We're gonna have a snipe off with that dude, because fuck it, I ain't getting close to him if I don't have to. Beat him at his own game. He does have the range. I got you now, big boy. There we go. Battle of bows. Yeah, but it's a nah, I'd win situation. Because the player at least has positioning. That's the holy one. And can always, like, end up maneuvering for that sort of stuff. Okay. Surely there is nobody else in the way. Oh, can't go through that. Okay. I can at least activate that. not gonna go back because then I'd have to re-clear this area. Oh, that was him that aggroed. I was gonna say. Like, holy crap, what do I hear? I still can't get back up there from jumping down, and I want to get onto the roof, so that means I kind of got to run through these assholes. Have fun smelling my poops, bitches. Okay, that only gave me 4, but heck, that's better than nothing. Those knights do respawn? Oh, I know. That I am aware. The putrid dude shouldn't, but everyone else should. Oh, that is Scarlet Rot. Are you freaking kidding me? Bro was gonna add poison to everything else. My God, you still got the attack in. Poison to stack onto that, yeah. Oh God, of course. I'm gonna be dead, so I gotta just run. Wow, there wasn't jack shit in there. That was not worth. I am surprised there's like no chest. There's nothing. Do you not have any Scarlet Rot Bulb? Oh, I probably do. I did forget about those. I haven't had to use them in like fucking forever. But either way, we've pretty much done everything over there. So the only thing is to go back and go on the other side. Okay. Now, is that enough to level me up? Hell yes it is. Finally, I can do my summon without the freaking flask, which is going to be really nice. Wondrous Physic. I could do that, and then it would be applicable to either or Frostbite or Lightning. But I think we'll just go with the Crimson Crystal Tear for now so that I can get a heal if I need it. At least partially. Good God. We traveled a long way. Take the lowest level for a fun time. Who? Millennia? Yeah, I feel like I've heard. Okay, so we're going back over here just to, I don't know how he missed me. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you, game. All I wanted. Did you get to the drainage of the Halig tree? Okay. No, that wasn't it. Where was the elevator, chat? I don't know. We'll go over this way. What the shit? Oh, hell nah. I hate those bastards. Yeah, not a chance, bro. Oh, he's the caster one. Are they still resistant to physical? I don't remember. Trying to like lure him out. Dear God, that took 3 fully charged ones to actually break his ass. Holy crap. They spam spells, yeah. Still want to clear everything before I go that far in the DLC for me. I mean, I would advise you to at this point, because despite them being like, oh yeah, you just need to get Moog done and Radon, you really do need like a lot of the stuff gathered so that you can actually change up your build in the DLC. I've said this before, but I feel like they actually should have just like advised, like, hey, yeah, you got to have Moog done, but it's probably a good idea to have cleared Elden Beast. And like, I feel like that would have put a lot more people in a better like situation for it. But to be fair, their messaging on the DLC has been all over the place the entire time anyways. They said level 150. Level doesn't really matter, other than having kind of completeness of build. And they also said like the DLC was the size of Limgrave. and it's like 3 times the size of Lovegrave. So it's one of those deals where it's like, I assume they didn't want to give away too much, and they just kind of said what they said. Wait, how do I get back off of here? Basically have an in-game level. Yeah. The thing is like everything scales with your level, so it really doesn't matter, right? Like at the end of the day, you can keep leveling up, but there's a point where it's like, well, they're scaling with you, so it doesn't matter. You're not getting an advantage. It's more just like changing your attribute distribution after a point. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything with that. Yeah, what's the story with the Halig tree? Wasn't it like the counter to the Erd tree? Boy, wait a moment. Wait a moment. It's that drainage you were talking about. The DLC is like a third to half of the main game. Yeah. Yeah, it actually is. There's a shit ton. There is actually a shit ton of stuff to do. The people that have already beaten it basically no-lifed it. Like, they just had a ton of time to play and like just went balls to the wall on it. God, I hate that thing. Why are there multiple of them? I got hit once and died. Like, he literally roll caught me on everything. There's about 4 to 6 of them down there. Is that where I need to go? Or is it like somewhere else? I mean, to be fair, I don't blame them for like no-lifing it. I'm not like criticizing. I'm just saying it's like one of those deals where it's like if you're already done, you have to have played a lot or skipped a lot. Oh, Sacred Crown Helm. Yeah, now it's definitely just the chest I need. Talisman you're looking for is not there. Okay. Well, fuck it then. I guess we go up. Do you want us to give you a guide to get there? I mean, I don't necessarily need a guide, but you can feel free to like tell me like, am I on the right track, right? Like should I keep proceeding from this whatchamacallit, Grace? Bro, I don't even want to deal with that. And Scarlet Rot. Jesus Christ. Extremely weak to holy and heal magic? Wait, when you say heal, like, you mean you can cast a heal on them? I don't like those things. Yep, and damage them. Interesting. I never realized that. I mean, granted, I don't really have heals, so like I have just enough faith to have like flame grant me strength and stuff. I'm sure I could grab a heal. It just would not be a strong one, nor do I really have the faith to actually perform it well. Okay, they come up here. Never mind. I was like, oh, I might be able to snipe them and kill them. I'm just not going to bother with them because they're just going to take forever to actually kill. Could I kill them? Yes. Do I care to spend the time? No. Huh. Huh. I wonder what's down there. The Legend of Zelda fairies. Now you can go fuck yourself. So chat, is it this direction? Do I need to go through this? Or is this like folly? So it is, okay. God damn it. Dude, the fact that he still got that off. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is one of those swamps. Yuck. Actually, yuck. Isn't robustness, blood loss and frost, sleep and madness, poison and rot. You want immunity, yeah. Is there any way to deal with, hey, I walk incredibly slow? I mean, there's gonna be a boss in this. I freaking know it. Or pests. We go down? Yeah, it looks like I kind of have to. Okay. Hmm. You go down here, then up, so I don't go in that. Wait, do I go down? Or do I go across here? Down the stairs? Wait, you mean the ladder? There are no stairs, chat. So I'm confused. Go through the door. Okay. He knows? I don't know. I've never been here. Ladder, sorry. Yeah, no, it's fine. You'll have to fight a tree spirit in that rot puddle. I mean, that just sounds atrocious. But it sounds atrocious more from the standpoint of like, I will be slow in the rot puddle. Give me my lightning back. Give me my source seal back. Yeah, it don't look like there's any other way to go. Okay, so we go up. And then you guys are saying it's up here? The building in front of you, so here. What, do I fall on the roof? Not that one. 2 up, go back. Wait, are you guys saying like down there where the balcony is? You fall in the roof hole, but make sure you look carefully. How? I'm dead. Oh my god, I should have equipped a shield! Jesus Christ! Fucking hate those things. Yeah, shields are just one of the easiest ways to deal with them. And the problem is they still just like like, because it curves, it can still just hit you from the sides. Wait, wrong way. They're snipers, remember, and homing? Yeah. So I do jump in the hole in the roof then, chat. Okay. And I assume it's in that chest that the shrimp are guarding. Man, this is gonna be tough. No! How? Did you see that come up from the side? Bro, what the fuck? That should not have curved around the edge. That should have gone straight into the wall. Yeah, I was like, oh, I finally got lucky. He fell. And then it's like, no. Like, that was nuts. I'm used to it curving, but it usually curves immediately upon leaving their body. Not... Oh yeah, hold on. Let me like smart missile bend around the corner and like blow your ass up. That was friggin' nuts. Okay. Jesus. Go for the snipe. Not gonna be a quick snipe, but it's gonna be a snipe. Okay. Okay. So got ourselves one more at least. Jesus. Ah, damn it. Look at the precision of that shit. Okay, there we go. Hopefully his ass is grass now. I'm gonna put that shield back on though, just so that I have another. It's like, I don't know if there's one that I missed. Go. Another Aeonian butterfly. Wait, this goes down, not up? Interesting. That scared the piss out of me. I saw that fall behind me and I was like, is that Millennia chat? No? Okay. Oh, those are all Aeonian butterflies. Let me percolate them. That's weird. You're not taking Lost Grace? Wait, did I not? I thought I did. Yeah, I did. It's activated. Are you saying like, am I not like using it? No, not at the moment. Wait, then this goes up. Does this go all the way? Is this the pit that I found earlier? Yeah. Huh. Huh. Okay. I missed it. Nah, it's all good. I second guessed myself there, so I went back to double check. Now you got the shortcut? Yeah. Which is kind of stupid because I feel like you wouldn't ever use this shortcut. There's literally a grace right here. So if you need to come here, you're just going to teleport to it. Like, I don't really understand that particular shortcut. If that's not Millennia, then that means that's a different boss. Chat, you're not shitting on me. It's not Millennia. I feel okay. I reserve the right to not say anything. Yeah. Do not go in. Thank you. I thought so. Now, my build has some meme potential for being able to really push her really fast. Ain't gonna matter if she waterfowls me, though. I think it's the Halleck Tree Roots is what I needed. Cad walks up to Fogwall and UFC ad starts. 'Tis a sign. Yep. Wait. Hold on. Was Drainage Channel the one? Yeah, okay. This is the one where I have to go out on the roots. Yeah. what I was trying to see, because I was like, wait a minute. That's just the shrimp church again. What's down here? Of course, I killed everyone other than the guy I actually wanted to hit. More than the others. I fell. I thought it was to my death. It was not. He followed. Oh Lord, he coming, yes. Well, may as well grab this while we're here. I hate shit like that where it looks like it's important and then it's not. Dude, I ain't even fucking with you guys anymore. You're too damn beefy. You have your shield up half the freaking time. For some odd reason, my hits don't stagger you when you do that. My God, there's another one. Okay, that's the Shrimple Church. He's about to arrow my ass. No! I literally couldn't get the shield out fast enough, man. Like, good God. You aggro one and then there's suddenly like 5 of them there. Like Petite Sera, yes. I just wanted out of there. I didn't. I greeted. I wanted to explore more. That was the mistake that I made. I assume you cannot get out to the outer wall from there. Yeah, what now, bitch? Okay, you brought more. Okay. He actually staggered me with all of that. But it wasn't good enough. See, that guy was asking for uppies right there. He just wanted to be held, chat. Isn't that all any of us want? Such a terrible person. Three of them? That's bait. Fuck you. Literally the exact same time. Like, I hate these enemies. They're fucking miserable. Like, with Greatsword, I just plow them. Huh? There's still a whole nother one. Jesus. Okay, are you all dead now? No, you're not. Why are there like 3 more of you? Place is just stupid. Huh? Bro tried to end me. As near as many? Yeah. There we go. Yeah, if he doesn't hit me, he doesn't take down my stamina. How did you hit me? There. Jesus. Oh, okay. That was actually worth. I actually got a bell bearing out of that. I was about to say. I did not know that was there, so. I was like, man, it better be something fucking good for the end of all of this. But yeah, that's actually nice. Huh? Well, that'll work. Got the whole dang ocean squid out here. Yeah, like it's a lot nicer. Yeah, by the way, Chad, I beat Fire Giant. But it's a whole lot nicer, like just sometimes using greatsword and just literally toppling stuff. And it's like blatantly apparent with some builds. Like you just really miss being able to poise break your enemy, because poise breaking is tantamount to a stun. It is one of the best things that you can do. Colossal hammer? Oh yeah, I mean, the only difference between like a hammer is usually reach, from what I've noticed, but it can still, as long as you play right, like you can actually still angle for everything that you need. Yeah, so I think I have all the bearings other than some of the ghost ones, chat. Okay. Yeah, I'm missing the middle grave glovewort one, because I literally go from 3 to 7. Yeah, so I'm only missing 1 bell bearing, which is sad but acceptable, I guess, at this point. Oh yeah, the poop eater. One-eyed shield and the rusted anchor. Ah, I see. The literally Nautilus from League. Funny watching them bounce off the shield and then get blasted about a mile. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely some fun weapons in the game. Okay. Chat, I'm going to go ahead and end it here for tonight. Like I said, we have hunting quests tomorrow, so make sure you guys are on the up and up for that. Make sure you guys actually handle your loadout. Let me see who all is on. I'm gonna send you guys to Mr. Caldeagers. He is on doing some AFK Journey. I believe it's a sponsored stream, but we're gonna go help him out. Again, thank you guys for being here, and I hope you guys had a good evening. Thank you guys for all the support. You guys know I appreciate it. If you haven't already, check me out on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Discord. Again, we always are welcome, or we always love to have you on the Discord, so make sure you guys come over there. It's a great way to keep in touch off of stream. But again, come join the community and be able to talk about stuff like Elden Ring or, you know, anything for that matter. So I will see you guys for the next one. Go give gurus my love, and have a good night.